Okay. This is John Corbett. He has been in amazing projects like Sex and the City and Parenthood, and also plays my husband Ian in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Who am I?
She was in a fabulous movie called I Hate Valentine's Day, Connie and Carla, My Life in Ruins, and the original My Big Fat Greek Wedding that she wrote from her one-woman show.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
You know, for me, it was easy to get back into the old rhythms. Are you looking at this camera?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For me, it was easy to get back into the old rhythms of the character because we're friends. We're actually friends, so we know each other. It's easy. There are things that would happen, and John would say, hey, try it this way, baby, or do this, and it was like it's like being with a good friend to act together. And then, of course, you know, when we do our makeout scenes, we laugh through them. Yeah.
You know, it's funnier, though, this time around, when we did the first movie, I was on Sex and the City, and, you know, I was known from Northern Exposure and some things, and no one knew Nia, so most of the questions came my way, and she would jump in here and there. And I found that today, we've been doing this for about 6 hours, I get asked one out of every 13 questions.
But this
Turned around, man.
But this is how generous you are, because we would go out on the press tour for the first movie, and we would get there, and every single DJ in America loves John from Northern Exposure. And of course, your first project, I forgot to mention. So John was a DJ on Northern Exposure. So we would get to all these radio stations across America, and they would be lined up 9 deep to get to John Corbett. And, you know, guys would come in, and people say, I look like you, man. And we're like, okay. And they'd take us into the booth and set up John with a chair and a microphone and headphones and nothing for me. And John, so generous, would be like, well, this here's Nia, and she wrote the movie, and she plays the bride. And, well, and they'd be like, well, if she has something to say, she can lean into your mic. And how things have changed. We really steamrolled Kirk Jones. He is a polite British man, and we're a loud ethnic family that never stops talking and eating. And Kirk would be like, Michael, can you move over there? And just, can you move your head? And Michael would be like, and anyway, then I said, and then in '62 I was touring with Pippin, and talk, and nobody paid any attention. We haven't seen Kirk Jones, actually. I think he just locked himself into a sanatorium. I honestly think that people should never listen to or respond to pressure. I think that you should just see it there like a waving, annoying relative with body odor, and just be like, yeah, 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 and just forge forward and write what you feel like writing. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, good question.
I had a lot of things I wanted to say with the new film. I think that the multi-generational aspect of my family is prevalent in most people's families. I think that people feel a responsibility to their children and to their parents. And I feel like when people have come up to me from Japan to Spain to England to America and said, I am Tula, I have felt such a connection with so many people. You are Tula, I am Tula, a man can be Tula. We are all just trying to fulfill our dreams on this tiny little planet for the time that we're here. The sequel is just basically an attempt to get a crate of Windex sent to our homes. If I don't see any Windex in My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, you will see Gus holding a bottle of Simple Green. I love you guys laughing. I love our camera crew. You're the best.
Well, my favorite scene is a quick little nothing scene. It took us an hour to film, and it's where I'm sleeping, I'm taking a nap, and Tula comes in to admire her cute childlike husband, and as she leans in to sort of feel his hot sleeping breath, the phone rings, and I open my eyes, and there's this big Greek face in mine, and I scream, and she screams, and we shot it. I think it was my last shot of the movie, and God, I feel like we shot it in 40, 50 minutes, and it's my favorite thing in the movie. It makes me laugh every time I see it.
Me too. Makes me laugh every time. Oh, I'm looking at the camera. Okay, me too. Makes me laugh every time. What does that mean? Tell me what that means.
You know, like the origin story of Gus. See, Gus in his younger days, you know,
Oh,
everyone's doing
yes.
prequels,
A spin-off.
sequels.
Yeah, we
spin-off.
are planning a prequel. J.J. Abrams has already approached us. Ray is going to be Tula, and we're totally in.
Wow.
We can't wait.